Hi, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to the World Boxing Review radio show. My name is Aaron Snowell. They call me the Hall of Fame trainer of champions. Have we traveled the world for past, present, and future stars? And coming to you live from Tampa, Florida, we'll welcome you into today's show. Hey, we're giving out prayers and blessings for those who had lost their lives in Washington, D.C. in the plane crash. Heartfelt condolences to the families and the people in the surrounding area. What a a travesty for the nation. However, we're here today to talk about a little bit about boxing, but before we get into that, we want to say that today is the start of Black History Month. As you well know, we have been talking about our up and coming event at Muhammad Ali's training camp in Deer Lake, Pennsylvania. Now it's the Fighter's Heaven. Mike Madden, who owns it, and Mick Stefanik, who is the camp manager. We have teamed up to bring the people a Black History Month celebration. This would be February 22nd, which will be the ending Saturday of Black History Month. And we're bringing people together to celebrate the contributions that African American played in life and also in the sport of boxing. Being that Muhammad Ali was a pioneer for civil rights and things like that. It's only fitting we have been doing it for a few years now in Schuylkill County. So uh, many boxing champions are going to be there. More are signing on. That's why we haven't released names. But coming down the stretch, around about 10 days, we will announce all the champions that are going to be attending, and also some of the champions who wanted to participate in this festivities will be calling in um, to the program that we have that day. So it starts at 11 o'clock in the morning, and it ends at 4 o'clock. So it's a free event, and soul food, will be served. So we're looking forward to see each and every one of you at the camp, and come on, celebrate. It's a great opportunities to rub shoulders and things with boxing personalities and champions of the day and former champions. It's just an exciting event, and everyone that comes, they all the time say, "What a nice time." And this Fighters Heaven is where Muhammad Ali used to train for many of his great fights. But the two notable great fights that he had um, is on the historic roster. That's the sign of in Pennsylvania that they put up for historical site. And the Fighters Heaven is a historical site from the Thriller in Manila and the Rumble in the Jungle. Those events are a historical marker there where he trained and preached and teach that. So just come on out and enjoy those festivities. And boy, today is also my grandson Marcus. We want to say Marcus and Tahita and Marcus, her husband. He's 2 years old now. Wow, how time flies. We want to wish little champ happy birthday and enjoy your day and many, many more. All we want to say is that we love you. So, getting in down here in Tampa, uh, Valentine's Day is also coming up. And Phil Alessi Jr. in his promotion on Valentine's Day, February 14th 2025 at the downtown Hilton in Tampa. It's called Gloves and Roses, this event. So you can take your loved one out and have a dinner and also see a little boxing on that day. What an exciting event, a way to think about it for Valentine's Day, man. And Phil Alessi all the time puts on a good show there at the Hilton. Um great boxing that he puts on with the matches that he makes. So um, Friday, February 14th, 2025 at the downtown Hilton in Tampa, uh, Gloves and Roses event. So we're asking you to come to that and enjoy yourself. But there's some night tonight. There are some matches being held by PBC pay-per-view. Morrell Benitez, Benavidez is going to be live T-Mobile Arena. So that's also a pay-per event that's happening tonight, and catch it. What an exciting fight that should also be. But tomorrow, uh, Claressa Shields, as she moves up and keeps her journey of a historical proportion. Every time she climbs in the ring, she's looks like she's making history. She's one of the in this era, one of the great pioneer woman fighters that's out there today. So, uh, Claressa Shields versus Perkins um, tomorrow in Flint, Michigan. You can catch that live on the Zone. And for you, y'all don't who know Claressa Shields, she's a three-time gold medalist. She's been world champion in multi divisions, and she's making a bite at the bit tomorrow night in Flint, Michigan, as she moves up in the heavyweight division, and we'll see if she can capture the glory in that heavyweight division. Boy, that's exciting, man, to see a young lady like that grow and develop and becoming one of the premier female boxers of this era. And that is great. It's great stuff. It's great history to be a part of that. Um, and also, February 8th, uh, Chesney and Wilkins are in a heavyweight matchup. It's a 10-round bout. It looks like Chesney is he's trying to climb that ladder to see if he can get another shot at the heavyweight championship. But that should be a good heavyweight matchup that's on the rise on February 8th. As this month of February goes by, we just want to reiterate about Black History Month and what that means. It was started by a Harvard graduate, Carver. He said that at that time during segregation, um, that African Americans, for their contribution to the things they were doing in the United States, they just weren't getting enough recognition. So he thought that it would be good to create a month long where you could celebrate African American history from all phases and walks of life. And I think that's very vitally important. And especially in boxing, we have moved past it, but we have to remind people so we don't go back that way, things that existed. If you don't know, at one time, boxing had what was known as a color line. John L. Sullivan was the first one to draw that color line during segregation. And when John L. Sullivan, the first heavyweight champion of the United States, of the world, when he won the title, he said that he wouldn't be taking on no darkies, no colors. And he didn't do that. And all the rest of the heavyweight champions follow suit after that. But it was Jack Johnson who was given the opportunity from Burns from Canada to fight for the heavyweight championship of the world over in Sydney, Australia in 1908. And when Jack Johnson beat him, he became the first African American heavyweight champion. And what makes it such a footnote and so much how vitally important, it opened the door, a window of opportunity, and for all people who wanted to participate in boxing. That if they started, they would, if they worked hard and trained hard, it was possible for them to have the opportunity to become heavyweight champion. And Jack Johnson, he did that by delivering a stunning knockout that sent shockwaves across the world. There was riots all over the world. In the United States, they were building and stuff were burnt down. Is that African American named Jack Johnson had become heavyweight champion of the world. And when Jack Johnson broke that color line, the window of opportunities for boxers uh, uh, could fight for the heavyweight champion, other title at the time. So that's why it's so vitally important. But it opened other doors and other phases and walks of life uh, that we have. So Black History Month for African Americans and other people, because people are so intertwined together, and it's vitally important that everyone their contributions to this great place called America be recognized. Um, Never forget the different tragedies that happened because we all grow in stages. The Jewish people, don't let you forget about the Holocaust and all of that. And African Americans should never forget and let people forget the mistreatment that they have for 450 years. So this is just a reminder and a great celebration that we have. And it's a great thing. Mike Madden, for who is the owner of the Fighter Heaven, who restored Muhammad Ali's camp. He just happens to be white. He's a great person, a great human being to keep a legacy alive at that training camp because so many great things happen. That's where I got my start at. And to keep it alive and to let us do a great event like that. Around the camp, there's many names of great champions that line the camp from Rocky Marciano, Muhammad Ali put that in, Jack Dempsey. The list is long, fine, but distinguished. But there's also African American champions that Muhammad Ali put rocks up. And one of those is Jack Johnson, who is a first African American heavyweight champion. And he put his name on the best coal in the world, anthracite coal from that region. And we want you to come up there February 22nd of this month, the ending of Black History Month, to celebrate Black History Month, the ending of it. So yeah, so we want you to tune in, man, to tonight and tomorrow night on PBC pay-per-view. It's going to be great. And tomorrow on DAZN, see Claressa Shields and Perkins. And February 14th, Phil Alessi Jr., he's going to have the Gloves and Roses event at the Hilton in downtown Tampa. So we want to thank you for tuning in to the World Boxing Review radio show. My name is Aaron Snowell. They call me the Hall of Fame trainer of champions. And we travel the world for past, present, and future stars.